narrative text. Miss asked you a question early. What will you do if you have to help your mother to make your brother or sister to sleep? And then, when you were young, what did your parents do when you went to sleep? And Siti Nurmaliha, Alvina Melani answered telling something and telling a fairy tale. Jadi, yang tadi Miss tanyakan kepada kalian semua mengenai naratif teks dan kalian menjawab, naratif teks adalah cerita, dongeng, dan menceritakan sesuatu. So, narrative text is, narrative text? Ada yang bisa menjelaskan mengenai naratif teks? Coba kalian cari pengertian tentang naratif teks. Ada yang sudah menemukan? Siti Nurmaliha, what it?
Teks naratif adalah teks cerita imajinatif untuk menghibur orang.
Okay, good. Next, Nuni Nurhasana.
Naratif teks adalah sebuah teks yang menceritakan rangkaian suatu peristiwa secara berurutan dan saling terhubung satu sama lain.
Good. Next, Mufidah. Okay.
Teks naratif adalah teks yang memiliki sifat imajinatif atau cerita khayalan yang bertujuan untuk menghibur pembaca.
Good. Big applause. Okay, narrative text. Narrative text is an imaginative story to entertain people. Teks naratif memang merupakan teks cerita yang bersifat imajinatif dan bertujuan untuk menghibur orang. Cerita-cerita dalam teks naratif ini bisa berubah fiksi, dongeng, legenda, mitos, cerita rakyat, ataupun kisah-kisah imajinatif lainnya. Menceritakan sesuatu peristiwa atau kejadian. Teks naratif ini berfokus pada alur cerita yang tersusun serangkaian peristiwa yang saling terhubung. Bersifat imajinatif, cerita dalam teks naratif tidak selalu berdasarkan kejadian nyata, tetapi bisa juga fiksi atau khayalan. Menggunakan urutan waktu, cerita dalam teks naratif disajikan secara kronologis dari awal hingga akhir, memiliki tujuan untuk menghibur. Teks naratif bertujuan untuk memberikan hiburan bagi pembacanya. Okay, so teks naratif adalah jenis teks yang menceritakan serangkaian peristiwa atau kejadian yang tersusun secara kronologis. Cerita dalam teks naratif bisa fiksi or non-fiksi. Teks ini memiliki struktur yang jelas dan mudah dipahami. You understand?
Yes.
Okay. Any question?
No.
Okay, next ya. Generic structure of narrative text. 1. Orientation. Orientation, it is about the opening paragraph where the character of the story are. Introduction. Jadi, orientation ini berisi pengenalan tokoh, tempat, dan waktu terjadinya cerita, siapa, atau apa, kapan, dan di mana. Nah, yang kedua, complication. Nah, complication where the problem in the story development. Jadi, complication ini munculnya permasalahan atau konflik dalam cerita. Nah, yang ketiga, resolution. Nah, resolution where the problem in the story is solved. So, pemecahan masalah atau konflik dalam cerita. Jadi resolution ini menceritakan masalah selesai secara baik, misalkan happy ending or sad ending. Yang keempat, evaluation. Nah, evaluation berisi tentang penilaian atau evaluasi terhadap jalannya cerita atau konflik. Sedangkan reorientation berisi pengumpulan di akhir cerita. Jadi evaluation ini penilaian atau komentar terhadap jalannya cerita. Sedangkan reorientation adalah pengakhiran cerita. Nah, terkadang susunan generic structure naratif teks bisa berisi orientation, complication, evaluation, resolution, and reorientation. Meski evaluation and reorientation merupakan optimal, bisa ditambahkan dan bisa tidak. Okay, you understand? Any question? No? Okay, next ya. Okay, next. The character of language feature of Okay, next. The character or language feature of narrative text. Okay. Yang pertama, using past tense. Nah, using past tense, teks naratif menggunakan past tense. Telah lampau untuk menceritakan peristiwa yang sudah terjadi. For example, killed or drowned dan lain sebagainya. Yang kedua, adverb of time. Nah, adverb of time, teks naratif menggunakan adverb of time, kata keterangan waktu, untuk menunjukkan kapan peristiwa terjadi, seperti once upon a time, one day. Yang ketiga, time conjunction. Time conjunction menggunakan kata penghubung waktu. Nah, kata penghubung waktu ini untuk menghubungkan peristiwa satu sama lain seperti when, then, and suddenly. Nah, yang ketiga, specific karakter. Tokoh dalam cerita bersifat spesifik, bukan umum, seperti Cinderella and Snow White. Selanjutnya, action verb. Nah, action verb ini teks naratif menggunakan kata kerja aktif untuk menunjukkan tindakan seperti dung menggali and walked berjalan. Next, direct speech. Nah, direct speech ini teks menggunakan kalimat langsung untuk membuat cerita lebih menarik, seperti Snow White. Snow White said, "My name is Snow White." Snow White berkata, "Namaku Snow White." Nah, teks naratif menggunakan present tense now, sekarang, untuk kalimat langsung. Oke, ada yang ditanyakan?
No.
Miss harap kalian paham ya tentang the character or language feature of narrative text.
Yes, Miss, understand. No, no question.
No?
Nah, jadi Miss akan membagi kelompok. Satu kelompoknya terdiri dari 2 sampai 3 orang. Oke, Miss bagi ya. Kelompok Siti Nurmalihah, Noni Nurhasanah, dan Mufidah.
Okay, Miss will show you a video for you to watch, and will you watch this story video, you do the question set from Miss. Nah, jadi sebelum Miss putar videonya, Miss akan memberikan lembaran soal untuk kalian. Kalian akan mengisi soal tersebut. Nih, yang pertama, lembaran yang pertama, menyusun daftar kalimat acak terkait naratif teks fiksi berupa rangkuman cerita yang ada di video. Nanti Miss tayangkan videonya dan kalian susun kalimat acak yang Miss berikan kepada kalian. Bisa dipahami? You understand? Oke. Lembaran yang kedua, menemukan unsur kebahasan berupa action verb yang tadi Miss ajarkan tentang action verb and adverb of time conjunction and direct speech yang terdapat pada video tersebut. Nah, kalian mengisi soal yang ada di lembaran ini minimal 2 kata, 2 word, action verb, adverb of time conjunction, direct speech yang terdapat pada video yang akan Miss putar. Bisa dipahami? Oke, Miss putar ya. Miss bagikan dulu. Siti Nurmalihah. Oke. Ya.
In a village, there was an old widow named Boswarni. One day, Boswarni went to the forest to look for food.
I will take a rest here for a moment.
She met Buto Ijo.
Hi, old lady. What are you doing here?
I am sorry for bothering you, Giant. I'm just resting for a moment. I'll go right away.
I will let you go if you give me a human child as my food.
But I do not have children.
After finding out that Boswarni had no children, the giant then offered something to her.
I will give you a child, but when the child is 6 years old, I will be back to take the child as my delicious nice meal. Plant these cucumber seeds. After 2 weeks, one of the fruits will bear golden fruit. Pick the fruit and cut it carefully.
Okay, I will plant it.
Boswarni immediately went home and planted the cucumber seeds behind her house.
I hope what Budo Lo said is true.
After 2 weeks, the cucumber plants were bearing fruit, and one of them had the largest fruit and was golden color as Buto Ijo said. Boswarni then picked the fruit and cut it. Surprisingly, inside the cucumber was a very beautiful baby girl. Then, Boswarni gave her name Timun Mas. They spent their days full of happiness. Unconsciously, Timun Mas was already 6 years old. This made Boswarni worried, until finally the giant came to take the child as there had been promised. Boswarni was very scared and didn't want to lose her beloved child.
Hey, old grandmother, where is the child? Bring her here immediately. I can't wait to enjoy my food.
But you know, time in Maz is still very small. Of course, there is still little meat and you won't be full. How about you take her back after she turns 17? Of course, she will have a lot of delicious meat. You will definitely be satisfied.
Okay, I'll come back at that time.
Buto Ijo agreed and left Boswarni's house. Boswarni then thought of all the ways to prevent Timun Mas from being taken away by Buto Ijo. Boswarni's heart was becoming very anxious. until finally, when Timun Mas was 17 years old, she dreamed that a hermit will help her. The next day, Boswani told Timun Mas about her dream. So Timun Mas went on a journey to meet the hermit. After meet the hermit, Timun Mas told her whole story. The hermit then gave her 4 small packages containing cucumber seeds, needle, salt, and shrimp paste.
Carry these packages one by one when you are chasing by the giant.
Okay, Mom, thank you.
Timun Mas immediately went home and kept the package. Finally, the promised day has arrived. Giant came back to take Timun Mas.
O old woman, where is the child? I will eat her.
Don't take my child. I really love her. It's better for you to eat me.
Of course, the giant ignored this offer. Seeing Boswani crying, Timun Mas finally came out of her hiding place. The giant chased her. As the hermit's orders, Timun Mas slowly threw the contents of the package. The first thing she threw were cucumber seeds. Then from those seeds grew cucumbers which bore abundant fruit. So Buto Ijo ate all the cucumbers. But when he was full, he went back to chase Timun Mas. When Buto Ijo almost caught her, she sprinkled needle and grew bamboo trees, tall and sharp. The bamboo hurt Buto Ijo's leg and made him struggle to walk. But he was still able to catch Timun Mas. Then Timun Mas sprinkled another third packet containing salt. This packet made the forest turn into a fast-flowing river. However, the ocean could not stop Buto Ijo's tap. Finally, only the last package remained, which contained shrimp paste. Timun Mas immediately threw it towards Buto Ijo while praying that this time it would not fail. Suddenly, the terrace formed an ocean boiling mud. The giant fell into it and finally died. Timun Mas also expressed his gratitude to God for being saved. Finally, Timun Mas and Boswani can live happy together.
Oke, finish. Oke. Boleh presentasikan hasil kerjanya. Kelompok pertama, Siti Nurmaliha, silakan presentasikan hasil kerjanya. Lembaran yang pertama, apa jawabannya?
Answer: an old Indonesian fairy tale story of a window dream of having a child.
Good. Next, kelompok Nuni, ya. Silakan.
Number 2, the struck a girl with a gun and she was given a golden fruit.
Oke, good. Selanjutnya, Mufidah.
Number 3 incident, the fourth was a baby girl and named her Timun Mas.
Oke, good. Ya. Oke, silakan kumpulkan soalnya. Ya. Oke, sampai sini. Any question?
No question,
No?
Miss. Enough.
Oke, ada yang belum paham untuk materi hari ini? No? Oke. Jadi kesimpulan hasil diskusi hari ini, mengapa Miss memberikan soal kepada kalian berupa lembaran kerja, yaitu untuk mengetahui kemampuan kalian untuk memahami materi naratif teks yang Miss ajarkan hari ini. You understand?
Yes,
Okay.
understand.
Okay. Say hamdalah together.
Alhamdulillahirobbilalamin.